Yubico just released its 2025 Global State of Authentication report, and the results from the 18,000 surveyed adults from across 9 countries, it tells us a pretty clear story. AI is reshaping cyber threats, and neither enterprises nor individuals are ready enough. When looking inside the organizations, the numbers are actually pretty striking. Less than half of those surveyed have ever been given any cybersecurity training at work. And nearly 3/4 of employees admit that the security options that their company offers aren't very secure. And less than half say their company uses multi-factor authentication across all applications, which really is a gap. On top of that, another half of employees are logged into work accounts on their personal devices. And many companies may not even be aware of this. And when you mix those work devices with personal logins, it can create some real big security problems. Now, even though hardware security keys and device-bound passkeys are known to be the most secure method of authentication, 56% of employees are still logging in with nothing more than a username and password. Now, here's where it gets interesting, because the enterprise and consumer sides are completely intertwined. On the personal front, Gen Z stands out as the most susceptible demographic to phishing, with 62% reporting that they have engaged with, meaning they've either clicked the link or they've opened an attachment from a phishing scam in the past year. And this is significantly higher than other age groups. 63% of people use MFA on personal accounts, but what that really means is that 3 out of 10 have no added protection. Now, the top reason for this? They say they don't know enough about MFA, or some of them view it to be too complicated. And unfortunately, among those that are actually using MFA, most are still relying on weaker methods like SMS. At the same time, 44% of people admitted that they interacted with a phishing message in just the last year, and 13% said it happened in the last week prior to us issuing the survey. Now, Gen Z and millennials, while they did come across as being the most familiar with MFA, they are the most likely to fall a victim. And when we tested recognition of actual written text, only 46% could correctly identify an AI-generated email. And less than a third were correctly able to identify a genuine human-written work email. That's how much confusion AI has introduced. So to sum up some of the biggest data points, AI is making attacks faster, more convincing, and more scalable. Employees are mixing work and personal accounts in a very risky way, and individuals are still underestimating the value of strong modern authentication. That's why enterprises and consumers need to align, because a weak spot in your personal accounts can compromise your company accounts and vice versa. So the answer is simple. Universal adoption of strong, phishing-resistant authentication, things like YubiKeys and device-bound passkeys, because MFA isn't just for the office. It's for everyone, everywhere.